Hey guys. Uh, oh jeez. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, that's probably the first thing you want to hear. Welcome to Trashy Stupid Fun. Oh God, I'm so tired. I really want to get this episode out. Or I just want to do this really quick. I just got done watching a really, really funny movie, and again, this is. I think it's obscure enough that I could talk about it on here, and sometimes I just really want to talk about a really fun movie I watched. Anyways, I just got done watching Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, a movie starring Steve Martin, and the basic premise is that it's a mystery type of movie, or like it's all done in black and white. It's like a spoof and kind of an homage to noir films. And the really fun thing about this movie is that they integrated a bunch of scenes from other noir films into the film. So he's interacting with big name stars that are it's just interesting that you see him interact with Veronica Lake, uh, Cary Grant, Betty Davis, Joan Crawford. It's just really crazy. And Humphrey Bogart. Yeah, it was just a fun, really silly movie. And I mean, I'd only seen the title mentioned somewhere before. I didn't know anything about it going in. I just I found it on TV. And actually, I came in a little late, but I went back and watched the starting of it. And I guess I only missed the first 18 minutes of it. And it didn't feel like I missed much. It was just hilarious. There were times where I was like, I need to pause this, but it's on TV. I was watching it on Movieplex. So it'll probably be on again. If you have Movieplex, check it out. It's hilarious. It's also on demand if you have Comcast. They have it on their free movie section. It was just a very funny movie because it was like the Naked Gun movies, but different. But it made me think of the Naked Gun movies or anything with Leslie Nielsen in it. And Steve Martin was just hilarious. He's just I don't know. I love his clever sense of humor, and I think he wrote it. It was directed by Carl Reiner, and Carl Reiner has a little part in the movie, and it was hilarious. Let me look it up real quick. But I think Steve Martin wrote it because it has his brand of humor, and I really like his brand of humor. And this was done in 1982, and I just love how it was made. It was just a funny movie. See, at least when I do my episodes out here, I can talk and be on here at the same time, just so I can see kind of what I can do here. But yeah, all the clips were from different movies. I mean, obviously they were from different movies, but they're all from different companies. So, I mean, it's amazing that they were able to get the license for all these films. It's just very interesting. And I've only seen a couple of the movies that were featured. I'd seen The Glass Key and Double Indemnity. I don't think there are any other ones I've seen before. Some of them I need to see. I'm not a big fan of noir, actually, but I know enough to know that I love this movie. I mean, this is my first time seeing it, and it's like I loved it at the end of it. It's like it was very funny. But yeah, I think those are the only two movies I've seen. Some of these I wouldn't mind seeing. Like and Vincent Price was in one of the scenes. It was just it's just pretty awesome. And they used Double Indemnity in a funny way. I don't want to give anything away. It's just you got to see this movie. It's very funny. Again, it's Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. It's a line actually in the movie, and he's like, I still don't know what that means or something. It's just very, very funny. Here's some review. I'm on the wiki page for this movie, and apparently, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it fared very well back then, back in the 80s. Let's see. In his review for Newsweek magazine, David Anson wrote, "A one-joke movie, perhaps, but it's such an engaging joke that anyone who loves old movies will find it irresistible. And anyone who loves Steve Martin will be fascinated by his sly performance, which is pitched exactly between the low comedy of The Jerk and the highbrow whatever of Pennies from Heaven." I don't know what that means. So that was a nice review for the movie, at least. And then Vincent Canby's review for the New York Times praised Martin's performance. The film has an actor who's one of America's best sketch artists, a man blessed with a great sense of timing, who's also self-effacing even enough to meet the most cockeyed demands of the material. Time magazine's Richard Corliss wrote, "The gag works for a while as Martin weaves his own plot web into the 18 old movies, but pretty soon he's traveling on old goodwill and flop sweat." No. But it holds a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's something. So, it doesn't say a whole lot about the critical reception, but it seems like it's I don't know. It just seems like one of those movies that could have had a cult following, but I don't know how much of a following it has. It's just a really funny movie. It's again, it's one of those movies that kind of I don't know. It's not something I would normally talk about on here, I guess, but it was just very funny. But yeah, it's just a very, very funny movie. I really, really liked it. I just said I loved it, but yeah, I gotta say I loved it. It was, for a movie to make me laugh that much, that's a good movie. That's all I ask for comedies, that you make me laugh so much I feel like I need to pause it several times just so I can catch my breath. Because that's what I love about the Top Gun, or not Top Gun, but the Naked Gun movies. Top Gun. I've never seen that all the way through, believe it or not. But yeah, good movie, because it was kind of the Naked Gun movies meets What's Up, Tiger Lily, or at least of what I know of that movie. That movie also used clips from other movies, but I've never seen it, but I know of it to know that that's what it's like. So anyways, I still have movies I should watch that I've recorded, but I just haven't. Oh, actually, I tried watching Heavy Metal, and I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I don't know if it's maybe on demand. I can't remember. But I may try to watch it. I don't know. It didn't feel like my kind of thing. I don't know. I really want to like it though. But yeah, yeah. I do have other movies I plan on watching to talk about in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just had to talk about this movie because I really, really liked it and loved it. It's funny, and I'm really tired. I don't know. Probably come off a little weird right now. So anyways, until next time.